Alright, hello tribe. So we were having technical difficulties on Wednesday when we were supposed to have the Zoom call. For some reason my phone would not allow me to go live and Chris's was charging, so I was supposed to make the video on Thursday. Time got away from me and I did not. So I'm making it today. 3-4 days later. I'm sorry. But I did want to go over a few things starting October. If you don't have BOD, get it, because this is the best opportunity for you to start promoting the new challenge program, which is called Core de Force. There's a sneak peek on the 3rd that if you get BOD, you'll be able to do, and you'll be able to share it, and people will be like, oh, what is that? And you'll be able to promote it. And that's, as a coach, we get those opportunities to do that. They give us everything early so we can promote it to get people interested in it. If you don't have BOD, it's only $34 charged every 3 months. So you get the first 30 days for free, and then at the end of that month, it's $34 or $38 charged, and then you won't have to pay for the next 3 months. It's not a bad price considering you get almost all the programs for free and all their meal plans and everything. Yes, I would definitely suggest you get into that right now. That way you will be able to do any of the programs that they put on there for the coaches. Like, I think Core de Force comes out in December or January for everyone else to buy it, but we get it in November. So that means we can do 2 rounds of it, get our results, post those results, and then bam, people are going to be like, damn, what is that? I want to do it. Looks fun. I want to do it. And then by the time they have the opportunity to buy, by the time that we're done with those results, they will have the opportunity to buy it. That's that. I know this month of October's Success Club prize is a personal development book. So make sure you get on that. I know it's a little bit difficult, but set your goals high. Like, I know me and Chris are aiming for Success Club 20 and signing up 10 coaches. That way we can get all that stuff, because we are running behind this last couple of months, but we'll get there. It takes practice. I think that's it. Let me see. Core de Force, Success Club prize. Oh, all of the programs are still on sale. Size, PIO, 22-minute hardcore, 21-day fix, fix extreme, Country Heat. That one is freaking awesome. I would definitely start promoting that one. It's super fun. It doesn't even feel like you're working out. And that too is on BOD. You have to unlock it, but it's on there for like $50 or something. Super cheap. And size, PIO, I don't know if I already said that, and a few other of them. So they're still all on sale. This is huge. For Beachbody, it's never that many programs that are on sale at the same time. It's usually like 22-minute hard or 21-day fix and 21-day fix extreme, and that's it. But all those challenge packs are on sale, so definitely start pushing that. Start telling people, oh, if PIO is not good for you, that's okay, because I have size. Size is a super fun dance one. If that doesn't work for you, I have 21-day fix, which has everything. You have to start learning about the programs and experiencing them for yourself so you can be able to match the program for that customer. Make sure it's a good match. Sorry. Yeah. Let's see. I think that's about it for that. But I did want to talk about inviting, follow-ups, and forming. I'll start with forming and how I form. It's kind of fast, pretty simple. I'll add probably like 15 people a day. I'll add, click, add, click, add. I see if we have mutual friends. I see who those mutual friends are, and I'll add them. I'll add them. After they accept my friend request, I'll shoot them a message saying, hey girl, I know this might be a little bit random and you probably don't know me, but you look super familiar and I love making new friends. How might I know you? What school did you go to? Just something simple like that. And they'll usually reply, oh, no, I didn't go to Corona High, but I went to Santiago. Oh, sweet. I went to JFK, so that's a school that kids from here and there enter, so that's probably how we have mutual friends. Something like that. Just get the conversation going. So you'll start asking them about their family. If they have kids, saw that they got a new dog, their grandma just moved in with them, whatever it is, start asking them about it. Oh, I noticed you had a baby last month. How's mama life? Oh, I saw that new dog you got. So cute. I want one so bad. When did you get him? Or, just anything to make the conversation about them and start making them trust you and feel comfortable with you. Don't feel icky when you're sending these messages, because once you feel like you're like, I don't want to send you that, that's because you're focusing on selling. You're not focusing on them at all. When you're forming, your intention is not to sell. Your intention is to get to know the person. That's it. Just like you're starting a regular conversation with anyone, just getting to know them. It shouldn't be like, oh, what should I ask her to make her ask me about what I do? Or what should I ask her so she wonders why I work out? It's not about that. This conversation is about them. So, forming is FORM. Big. What is it? Whatever. So, family, occupation. This is always the best part, because they usually, after you ask them what they do, they ask you what you do. So I'll be like, oh, what have you been up to since school, if I met them at school? Have you been working? Have you been traveling? School? Let's get to know each other. And they'll be like, oh, sometimes they give you like cold responses, like, all of them. And you're like, oh, cool, where are you going to school? Or where are you working? You just have to warm them up, because sometimes you'll get those people. I got a couple of them already. But yeah, so you'll ask them what school they went to, where they're working, and sometimes they'll get really nice. People will be like, oh, what about you? And you're like, tell them your story. I usually just be like, I went to school for a while, and I got super burnt out, blah, blah, blah. Ended up dropping out, blah, blah. Worked 2 jobs, retail, ended up being a manager, hated it, left the work, was able to work full-time from home because of this opportunity. And usually like, oh, wow, that's awesome that you found something you love. Sometimes they'll be like, oh, what is it that you do? But whatever. You just get to know them, kind of put it back onto them. Be like, oh, yeah, I love it. How do you like working at Jimmy John's? Whatever it is. And then R is like recreation, I believe, which I believe is hobbies. I don't know. When I was watching a video, he told me hobbies. So, like, what is it like that you like to do on your free time, I saw that you like to mountain climb. That's really cool. Where do you do that at? Because that's something that I want to get into. Or I saw that you made little baby shoes by knitting. That's awesome. Where'd you learn how to do that? Whatever it is, just get to know the person. And then the last one is your message. This is where you send them your message. Hey, it was awesome talking to you. I really enjoyed our conversation, but I don't know if you know this, but I do run monthly challenge groups, or I am a fitness coach, or whatever you say that you are, health coach, whatever it is. And I do have one coming up in the next couple of weeks, and I don't know if you'd be interested, but I thought I'd ask, and then they'll be like, oh, what is it about, or whatever it is. But like I said, once you feel icky, it's because you're selling. You're starting to sell to them. It's not what this is about. You want to help them. You want to give them the opportunity that you had, especially when it comes to coaching. Like, don't feel like, oh, I don't want to send them that. No. Don't feel like that, because look what this has done for you. Look what the opportunity you have. Like, you have the opportunity to quit your job. You have the opportunity to make six figures. You have all the resources you need to build a business. All you need is your effort. You have all that, you guys. You have all of that. So lead with that, like, say, hey, I noticed your job and how you've been, not bitching, but I know you haven't been really happy with your job, and I totally understand where you've come from. That's how I used to be. So I thought maybe I'd offer you the same opportunity that was offered to me, and I'd let you know about coaching, just something like that. And that's super easy. And that's kind of almost inviting too. So you would form them, then invite them, and then you follow up with them. So invites, there's 3 different types of invites: a cold, a warm, and a social media invite. I'll start with the social media one because it's the easiest one, and it's an invite to everyone that you know. So on social media, you post a picture of anything, you working out, a video of you working out, a video of your Shakeology, and you'll be like, tell them what it's done for you and how it's changed you. And then you could say, I have a challenge group starting in 2 weeks, and I'm looking for 3 people who are committed and want a change. You could reach out to me, or you can drop your email below and I'll get back to you. Simple invite like that. And it's not directed towards anyone. And so, if you're feeling uncomfortable with directing stuff towards people, then you should be doing that one every single day, multiple times a day. You should do a coach one and a challenge group one. Where was I at? And you could do fun ones, even like free challenges and invites. Hey, I have a 5-day clean eating or 5-day clean eating group. Is anyone interested in that? Yeah, me. Okay, you add them to it on Facebook. You get some recipes. You put together the group, and then you get them started in that. You get their emails. You have them sign up for a free account on Beachbody, so they are your customer in the future. They do decide to buy anything, and you keep them posted. On the 5th day, you can be like, hey, I had tons of fun with you. This was awesome. I'm sure you liked the recipes because I know I did. I do 30-day challenges, our monthly challenges that I'd like to invite you to see if you'd want to do one of those. It comes with a bigger option of things. You'll have your workout, your superfood, you'll have a meal plan, portion control containers, a shaker cup, just stuff like that. That's why you always do free invites if you're stuck. Honestly, if you feel like you're stuck and you're having trouble building up your challenge group, do a free invite, or a free challenge group, and get their information, have fun with it. You can even do a prize at the end, like 3 pairs of socks from Target. That's what me and Chris were at. We were at Target, and we saw these socks for $150, and they're super cute. There's like different styles, and some have like, I don't know, like boxes on it or whatever, and you can get some of those. It's a $5 gift. You have their address, ship it to them. Like, that's how you build credibility, pretty much. So if you feel like you're stuck, definitely run a 5-day challenge group. Free 5-day challenge group, a free Shakeology, or wouldn't do that. A free crock pot group, a free squat challenge, 30-day squat challenge. Do this with me. Let's build our butts. Whatever it is. And then we have a warm invite. So a warm invite is kind of what I already went over. Like, after you form them, the M in the form is the message. You warm them up, they know you, they trust you, and you invite them. That's why you form. Or you can do a cold invite, which I was scared shitless about, because I literally hated what people would think about me. But I reworked some of the scripts so it wouldn't sound so salesy, and I just went for it. I usually go, hey girl, I know we haven't spoken, but I know you don't know this, but I do run monthly health/fitness challenge groups. Don't just put challenge groups, because they don't know what the hell a challenge group is. Health/fitness challenge groups. And I'm starting one next week, and I just thought I'd invite you. They're tons of fun. There's great accountability, and you get a bunch of girls together, and it's just, whatever it is, you just send that to them. I usually do something like that. Ship it, send it. And then sometimes they'll say yes, sometimes they won't even message me, but whatever, It shouldn't matter if you're scared for one person to say no, because you have 300 other friends on that list. You have 400, 800, 1,000 other friends on there. So don't worry about that just one person, because it's not a no, it's a not right now. And I can tell you that from experience. I had multiple people when I started actually working in the end of July. They said no, and I have multiple people now. They're like, can you actually tell me more about it? I was really hesitant to, send anything to you because I'm afraid I'm not going to commit. Sometimes it's not just like, oh, no, screw you, I don't want to do that. It's like, oh, I'm actually really scared to commit to something. Give them time. Write them down on a list. Follow up with them the next month. The list that me and Chris use, I'll probably attach somehow once I figure out how to do this stuff. I have 3 videos I need to upload, and I can't even figure any of them out. But I'll attach the list that we use. It pretty much goes, it's a follow-up list. It goes their name, the date you invited them, their first follow-up, second follow-up, the program they were interested in, and whether or not they said yes or no. So I'll put in there, I'll put Janice. Asked her on the first. She said not right now. I followed up with her in the next month. Still not right now. The next month, she said yes. I highlighted green. Go on. If they say no and you follow up with them 3 times, stop. Just stop. Give them time to relax. You don't want to be like, hey, this month's even better because of this, Just let them breathe. Put them on a list, come back to them in the future, far down the line future, or maybe they'll even reach out to you once they start seeing results and they're actually confident with themselves. I know there was one video that I watched, I think it was probably a Raina Odell video. I watch a lot of her. But she pretty much said something like this. If they stop replying to you, you just say, hey, you were super interested a couple months ago, and maybe it wasn't the time, and maybe now is not the time either. Is there something that I said that scared you away from it? And you ask them that. Because this is something that I really love doing, and I don't want to offend anyone by any means. Get your finger and click send. And you'll be surprised what people say. Sometimes they're like, no, I'm just embarrassed to tell you that I don't have money right now. Or maybe they'll be like, yeah, you were too damn pushy. Okay, put that in your head and remember not to be so pushy next time. You just have to understand how to word stuff, I don't follow the scripts directly because it's just not me. You just have to make it you. If it starts to sound salesy to you, that's probably because it is sounding salesy. You have to put yourself in the person's shoes. If I know me personally, if someone reached out to me and said, hey girl, I have a really great opportunity coming up. Guess what? You get to buy a superfood from me. And you get to buy a workout from me. And I get to put you in a group and you get to work out with people you don't know who the hell they are. I would get that's not something that attracts me. But saying, there's a health and fitness challenge group that I run and it's tons of fun and you get to try different programs. That's ding, what interests you? Because it's more likely that that's what's going to interest the people that you're inviting. Yeah, that's kind of it. And then the inviting part, I know I invited 100 people last month, but to me that's not even enough. So I'm probably going to end up inviting 20 people a day. And I'll do some warm invites after I form them. And then I'll also do some cold invites. Just send them out. That's the challenge group though. When it comes to coaching, that's kind of where I struggle. Because you have to find someone who's motivated. You don't want to attract people who want everything for free. We were watching, you guys probably watched this video too, but Amy was saying how you can't just be like, want a free trip or love my job because they give me free stuff. Then you're going to attract people who want free things. You're not going to attract hard workers. So that's where I struggle. It's hard for me to invite people because I feel like I have to see something in them, like fire in them that they want to work. But yeah, usually I'll be like, hey, I'll probably form them. I usually form those people first and then just say, hey, I noticed that you weren't too happy with your job. I do have this great opportunity that I came by last year and I was wondering if maybe you'd be interested. If not, that's okay. I just thought about you and I just want you to be happy, whatever it is, just send that to them. That's what I do for coaches, and it's worked a few times, probably twice actually, but something usually comes up and you have to understand them. You want them to be 100% satisfied, 100% ready to commit. I had one girl who she and her boyfriend or husband wanted to end up having kids and he didn't want coaching to get in the way of it, so she decided to back up. But it's been 3 months since I reached out to her, so probably tomorrow or next week I'll be like, hey, I hope everything's going great with you and your husband. I hope love in Hawaii. But I knew you were interested a couple months ago, and I still want to offer this to you because for some reason you keep running through my head, and I honestly feel like you'd be great. I honestly do. I feel like you can take this business and run with it. And I want to help you. I want to be there if you have questions, and I want to give you all the resources you need. You know, just send that. That's it. And then follow-ups. Follow-ups are kind of... I follow up with them in different ways. It's like there's a follow-up after an invite and then a follow-up after they say no. So the follow-up after the invite, like, hey girl, I don't know if you got my last message, check your email again. If not, I could resend it. They'll read it and they'll be like, oh, I've been super busy. I wasn't able to read it, but thank you. I'll read it when I get home, whatever it is. And then you can be like, oh, for the follow-up after the invite and they say no, I'm like, hey, I know last month wasn't the best month for you, and that's okay. It's all right. It happens to everybody. We all have our months. But this month I want to invite you to my next challenge group. It's going to be Halloween themed, tons of fun. We're going to have mini challenges daily. We're going to be giving prizes monthly, and I'd love for you to be a part of that. Do you think now is a better time? That's it. Send that to everyone who ever said no to you. Ever said no to you. The fortune is in the follow-up, and they say that for a reason. When I was working the business last January and then stopped for 7 months and then started up again this July? Yeah, this July, I had people who were like, oh, I really did want to do it, and it was the time in May, but, now is not a good time. So imagine if I were to follow up with them in May. You have to stay consistent, obviously. But yeah, just follow up with them because it is in the follow-up. I had people who were like, no, now is not the good time. I have bills I have to pay. I got my FAFSAs, and I don't get money from my FAFSA anymore, so I have to pay for school now. But it's something I really want to do. So when is your next challenge group? And I'll be like, I run them every single month. So I'm going to check with you next month, hoping that next month's a better month for you. And, you'd send them like, I hope everything gets better. And just send them something nice. Be like, oh, I hope your grandma gets better and she's not sick anymore. You don't have to take care of her. Not like that, though. It's kind of rude. But just send them something nice just to make them feel like you're not, like, only talking to them because you want them to buy something. It's not why you're talking to them in the first place. That's pretty much it. I can put the scripts that I use in a file in the tribe, wellness tribe, and so you can see what we use. And I mean, it works for me. I don't ever feel icky inviting somebody. There was a time, though, Chris will probably remember this. We were sitting in a Starbucks in Rancho Cucamonga, and one of our girls in our success partner group sent us this thing that she's been sending to everyone. It was about that long, and she said it was working for her. So I was like, I hate reading long stuff. So I skimmed over. I was like, alright, seems pretty good. I sent that to like 15, 20 people and got 0 response. So I went and read over it, and it was not me at all. And whenever I look at those people and want to send them another message, I feel icky inside for what I sent to them previously. So make it work for you. Make it sound natural. Remember, the reason you invite them is because you want to help them. Because they've expressed something in the past that caught your eye and you're like, I can help you with that. It's not because, damn, I have 3 days to make Success Club, I just need to send a bunch of shit out, get someone to buy it, and move on. It's not that. It is not that at all. You want to make relationships with these people and keep those relationships also. So turn the script into something that you would say, something natural, not like salesy. It's not what you're doing. That's not why you're doing this, especially with a coaching opportunity. What is the reason? What is the reason that you wanted to coach? Why did you want to do it? Is it because you wanted freedom? Is it because you wanted to make 6 figures? Is it because you wanted to be able to travel? Or is it because you wanted extra money on the side? Or is it because so you can pay off your Shakeology? You know, like what was it? And that's where you, when you're inviting for the coaching opportunity, you pull from that. You say, you know, like, oh, this has changed my life in many ways. Even if you're not making 6 figures right now, how else has it changed your life? How else has Shakeology changed your life? I know it's changed mine. And you could say that it's changed my life in many ways. I feel so much more confident about myself. I'm able to go out and wear a dress that I hated before. I hated my legs before. Now I love them. You know, and that's me being able to dig into personal development and be able to work out every day. That's my job. Your job is to work out every day. Read personal development. Drink a bomb shake and invite people to get healthy with you. You guys, that's like that's crazy. That's your job. Doesn't everyone want to do that? Like, I don't understand people who don't, but whatever. When you invite them, dig into your why too. Why do you want to do this? I was wanting to travel to Costa Rica. That's where I want to go. And guess what? The Success Club trip is in the Dominican. I get to travel to a tropical island. That's awesome to me. Like, I get to help people daily. I get to see the results. I get to send out stat check-ins on Sunday and see that these people lost 2 pounds and 4 inches the next week. That just blows my mind. And you are helping them do that. You gave them the opportunity to do that. They're working their asses off, but you were the one that invited them to do that. I don't know. It's just super powerful. That's pretty much it. I'll post the files below. Use them. And below this, post 3 tips that you've taken away from this. Whether it's inviting, follow-ups, or forming, whatever it is, post 3 tips that you've taken away from this. And we'll look at them. And if you guys have any questions, you can contact me or contact Chris, whoever, whatever. And we'll be there to answer them. Have a nice day, you guys. Bye.